Alright, alright. Welcome YouTube and Rumble and TikTok and whoever else is here to watch this, wherever you're watching this at. Welcome to another installment of Stream of Conscious. I believe it's 72, but if it's not, we're gonna pretend like it is anyways. And for this episode, I want to do something a little different, because there's a man who's been keeping himself out of trouble. And this man usually can't help himself and make headlines for the wrong reasons. And that man, ladies and gentlemen, is Kanye Omari West. Big round of applause to Kanye West for staying out of the headlines for once. And now Kim's the one looking wild, but I digress because I don't get in people's business like that. But anyways, I was on Reddit 2 weeks ago, and there was there was a post about One's Gotta Go, and it was Kanye's discography. And after they picked one album, then they made another one, and then they made another one. So they were basically just ranking the albums. And I thought, you know what? I could do that too, since Kanye's my favorite rapper of all time, since, you know what I'm saying? Since you know what I'm saying. But nah, like Kanye is the number one artist of all time in my eyes. Just his ability to create music and create beats and get the right group of people together. He's doing what DJ Khaled thinks he can do, and he's took it to such a high level. And this is all while being like halfway a backpacker. Like that is just amazing. So Kanye's my number one artist of all time. Even when that nigga be bugging and everybody's like, "Oh, ew, is this your man's?" I'll be like, "Yeah, it's my man's," but damn, that nigga really be bugging. So thank you for not letting me have to defend you for the past 2, 3 months, Kanye. And without further ado, let's rank your discography. Now, in this photo, it only goes up to Kids See Ghost. And obviously, Ye had two albums after that, which was Donda and Jesus is King. Now, first, just right off the bat, Jesus is King. You're done. You're done. I don't feel like I had to explain why Jesus is King is like literally Kanye's worst album. It's like he took Yandi and was drowning it, and right before Yandi was about to die, Kanye pulled him out, and now Yandi just has all this brain damage. Like that's what Jesus is King felt like to me. Like he took an album that was literally going to be up there and he just killed it. So Jesus is King, just right off the bat, just get on out of here. Now, number two. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna actually mark this so I don't mess up. All right, number two. Number two of Gotta Go. Yay. It hurts to say, but yeah. Just Yay was a dope project. Hold on real quick. All right. Yay was a great project, but it's 7 songs and not his best foot forward in terms of music, if you ask me, but still a very enjoyable album. And what was some of the songs that was on there? Today I thought about killing you, and make no mistake, girl, I still love you. Like it still got a couple of hits here and there, but just nah. Number three on Gotta Go. Number three will be, damn, this nigga A really don't miss. That's crazy. Yeah, let me get the last two. So Donda is next. It just wasn't for me. It wasn't. It was a great album, but it just wasn't my cup of tea. And okay, gotta pause real quick. Be right back. All right, apologies for that. Just had to take care of a little something. But anyways, back on to the rankings. I think. Oh yeah, I was talking about Donda. So Donda was a great project. It just wasn't my cup of tea. From the whole Christian thing and not cussing thing, it was just like, all right. Well, you proved you can do an album without cussing. Yay, congratulations. But, yeah, that's one project I'm not going back to. So with all that, the rest of the discography is on the display, as you can see down here. I believe I'm gonna put it down here. So I'm gonna point and act like I'm gonna put it down here. So if I don't put it down here, I look like a fool. Now, fourth one that's gotta go. Watch the Throne. Now, Watch the Throne was an iconic moment for Kanye and Jay Z, and it's one of the few collaboration albums that Jay Z could claim. But yeah, just like all of these albums are like really solid, at least 7 out of 10s from beyond. Like past Donda, everything over here is like 7 up. And for Watch the Throne, I think outside of the hits, it didn't really hold up that well as an album compared to other Kanye albums because Kanye's like literally on a higher tier. Like Watch the Throne is a lot of artists' best albums if they make an album on that level. So just number 5 on One's Gotta Go. Jesus. Now you may be asking yourself, why did it take so long to get Yeezus out of here? And the simple answer to that is that that album is a lot better than you niggas give it credit for. And I can listen to that album front to back and not be bored at all. Like once you get past the whole, just because it was after My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, it has to be another classic. It did not have to be another classic, and Kanye told you niggas that he was not going to make another perfect album like that. And in terms of the actual music, it was a lot better than people give it credit for. So number 5, Yeezus is gone. Number 6, Kids See Ghosts. Now, same problem. Well, not same problem, but same reason why Ye got cut out so quickly. It's just not. It's more like an EP than an album, and all of these remaining albums are heads and shoulder above Kids See Ghost. So, without further ado, we are down to the top 6, and the album that will not be making the top 5. 808s and Heartbreaks. For what 808s and Heartbreaks was, it was a coming of age ceremony for the new wave of hip hop that was literally on its way to coming in terms of Future, Young Thug, um, just people from that cloth, Rich Homie Quan. Like this was the starting point, and yeah, man, him and Kid Cudi made a fantastic album, but it's just outside of the top 5. Alrighty, so the 5th best album in Kanye's discography is The Life of Pablo. Super fantastic album, like I said, with a lot of these albums. A lot of these artists, if they made albums that were as good as these albums that I'm marking out, it would literally be their masterpiece. It would be their Mona Lisa to say. And The Life of Pablo was literally just it was the last like borderline sane Kanye album to come out, and the music was great. It was oh my god, it was great. It was amazing. And that whole Taylor Swift controversy that came out of it. Oh my god. Yeah, but fifth best Kanye album, Life of Pablo. The next one to get crossed out of here, damn. Oh god. Oh, it hurts my heart. It hurts my heart. Kanye's fourth best album, Graduation. Now these last four that I'm marking out, like I want to make it very clear that these are hard decisions because these albums are literally just like 8.5 to 10. That's the range of these last four albums. And Graduation was fucking amazing. But I feel like just these other three just had slightly better music. But Late Registration, fourth best album. Number three, the one that started off Kanye's amazing Kanye's amazing journey into hip hop, The College Dropout. Now, College Dropout is probably Kanye's lyrically best album out there because he still had a little bit of that backpack in him. Like, when Drake dropped the album before So Far Gone, the one where he was like where he was like light skinned and he was looking like he was in a Twilight movie. Like Kanye still had a little bit of that backpack in him, and it showed in a lot of the records. But he still showed that he was able to make mainstream hits on top of still being a lyrical miracle, spiritual individual, getting residuals. You heard what I'm saying? So third best album, College Dropout. And with that out of the way, the top two is easy. Number two, Graduation. Even though it didn't age well, the beats the beats from Graduation was still heads and shoulders above the rest of the competition when it came out at that time. And I think this was the only Kanye West album that wasn't wasn't trying to foretell the future of the music industry, if you know what I mean. Like a lot of his albums like just age like fine wine as time progresses. But Graduation was that one where he took his victory lap and he showed his ass out on the beats, on the production, on the hits. Like you got Good Life, Can't Tell Me Nothing. Like he did his flashing lights. Like Kanye really did his damn thing on and Big Brother. And Big Brother is a slept on track. But in terms of Kanye's discography, even though it didn't age the best, it was still really well for what it did. And number one, I mean, do I even gotta say it? It's definitely My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. It's my number one album of all time. It's one of those albums that I can listen to from front to back and not be bored for a single second. It has classic material from start to finish. This was literally Kanye's this he even said it himself. This is Kanye's perfect. From Kanye making a literal fucking short documentary film on it was fucking beautiful. And all of the artists that came in went hard. You know, you got the Pull up in a monster automobile gangster. What a bad bitch that came from Sri Lanka. Yeah, you the king, but watch the queen conquer. You got the, huh, I am so outrageous. If God had an iPod, I'll be on his playlist. You had fucking Pusha T going off. You had Jay-Z going off. You had fucking RZA, just RZA on So Appalled. Like, do you know how fucking legendary RZA is? And he's literally just there just to do the outro. Like that just shows how amazing that album was. So let's get the order. So Kanye's greatest album of all time, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Second greatest, Graduation. Third greatest, College Dropout. Number four was Late Registration. Number five was Pablo. No, it was 808s. Number six was Pablo. Number seven is Yeezus. Number eight is Kids See Ghosts. I don't remember where I put Watch the Throne, but yeah, it was in the lower tier. And then obviously um it was Donda, then Ye, and then Jesus is King. And I just put it up there just because I have to. Like, I never want to be reminded of Jesus is King ever in my life. But yeah, that's it for the video. Shout out to Kanye West, greatest rapper of all time. And thank you for staying out of the headlines for once. And hopefully you continue to. I know you're not going to, but always gotta hope and speak it into existence, and one day it will come true. So with all that said, hope you enjoyed the show. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and as always, may blessings continue to rain down on you and yours. And this was another installment of Stream of Consciousness. I'm your host, Darrell Harris. See you next time.